Yeah, lights on, lights off. Boat shoe season is officially on. And me, I'm Mr. Martins.
So how do you meet Sport? Producer from Ohio. How do you get up with him?
How did I meet Sport? Okay, well, all right. We were both featured in this. I was on the cover of this Boys and Clothes magazine.
Yep.
And he was also featured as a producer on it. So there was the launch party for the magazine was in New York City.
Yep.
I think I came down from Rhode Island at the time. Mm-hmm. And we ended up linking up over there. It was weird because I think that's when he was on Twitter as well. And I might have just randomly followed him out of that time, you know?
Okay.
And from there, I noticed that was him.
Yep.
I just noticed that was him from maybe he could have been on Twitter. I don't know. My eyes are everywhere. So maybe he could have been on Twitter at the time. I might have saw him. Mm-hmm. And from there, we just sparked up convo. We started talking about everything. Clothes, music, Jordans. Mm-hmm. And we had went to Swirl that night partying and whatnot. Had a good time. And he was like, you know, I'm going to send you some beats. And I'm like, okay, cool. You know, why not? Everybody's going to send beats. But
yeah.
I didn't think anything of it. So come South by Southwest time, I think he sends he sends one beat.
Okay.
You haven't heard this record, but it's called Two. It's actually dope.
All right. I believe you.
So he sends all these beats, and I hear checking in. I'm like, yo, what the hell is this?
Monster.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, yo, I got this got to be the record just to like stamp the summer for me. You know what I'm saying? I'll just make this type of progressive stuff.
Boat shoe season is officially on.
I ended up getting on a record, sent it back to him. He was coming back from the One Stop Producer Shop. He's like linking up with Just Blaze and Paul Cancer and whatnot. And he comes back and he's like, yo, that record's crazy. So from that, man, he was talking about like doing a project, and I'm not really a fan of like the whole mixtape, 90 tracks on a mixtape. Like, it doesn't do it for me. You know what I'm saying? I think it's really like less is more in these times, especially when like music is so free that people are just putting out music every minute, literally. So we put this little mini project together. We got some records together. Bada bing, bada boom.
Pow.
Yeah.
That's a new catchphrase, right? Pow.
Yeah, man.
On Twitter.
Yeah.
Drop your Twitter real quick.
Huh? What's my Twitter?
Drop your Twitter real quick.
Oh, drop my Twitter. Twitter.com/Theo Martins. Theo Martins. Holler.
All right.
There.
So you got the EP is 19 minutes. It's you know I had the advance or whatever, and I really enjoyed it. 6 records, very precise. I notice now people are really starting to gravitate towards the EP thing in hip hop. Like it's a slow progression, but I mean it's been around in rock for a while, and you know people do it every now and then. But I feel like hip hop is starting to catch on.
It is, and I think that's happening. And I don't know. I just think I guess it's all part of the times. Everything's supposed to happen the way it's supposed to happen. I'm glad, like, I just didn't doubt my senses. It was like, no, let's do like a 15 track. Nah. I just went with my gut feeling. I'm learning to trust that more now because I think it's just working so much better. But the EP thing, it just works well. You don't get you don't get an OD amount of like music, especially from artists like you're not familiar with their back catalog. You know, like I'm still fairly new. I've only dropped like one like CD. You know, like so for me to be able to do this, I don't want to just oversaturate myself. No way.
Okay. So you are the Connery half of Chris Connery, so it's a nod up to of course Sean Connery. So what's your 3 favorite Sean Connery films?
Ah man, yo, like I mean, period, point blank, period. It's all Bond, James Bond. That's it.
All right.
I grew up watching Bond. Like me and my sister would watch Bond.
Okay. Favorite Bond villain then? What's your favorite James Bond villain?
Whew. Man, I was going. You see, you got me. What was his name? I don't know, man.
There's a lot of funny characters, yo.
Huh?
There's a lot of funny characters.
It's a bunch of them, man. Like the short dude running around mad crazy with the metal hat.
Oh man.
Everybody, man. Like it was just an endless amount of Bondery in my life. I just had too much of it, so I just wanted to be him. I always told myself I'll be the first Black Bond. Hopefully, we can still make that happen.
Let's make it happen.
Yeah, right.
All right. So I know by the time this comes out, the record won't be out, but just to build anticipation, there's one record on there, the Monocle, and I really enjoyed that. And you're speaking.
I appreciate it, man.
You were speaking about your growth, and it's I really feel the flow. Like it's very. I don't know, man. You're really progressing, man. Andre 4K, that's my forte. Like,
yeah. Like, I just honestly, like, with the Monocle, it's crazy because I just wanted to just do it. Like, Sport didn't expect me to do something like that. He wanted me to. I think he expected like regular hook bar, like 16 bar hook, 16 bar hook. bridge or whatever. But I just really felt like Blackin' on that record, it just had this type of, you know, this feel, and I just wanted to kind of set a standard. Like, I'm not going to, like, dumb anything down. I'm not saying I'm this big underground guy with metaphorical, lyrical stuff, but I'm not going to dumb anything down. I am who I am.
Mm-hmm.
And
college graduate.
Happen. Like, you got it. There's no way. It's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? If L Boogie, Lauryn Hill could do it, and Jay could do it, like, these guys are still bringing good music. They're not dumbing things down. They can still go mainstream and do great things. Believe me, I'm next up.
Okay.
That's what the Monocle is. I'm here.
All right. I believe it. All right, brother. So let them know where they can check you at, man. Where can we stay up with the Black Bond Theo Martins?
You don't really enjoy it. Well, you can find me at doyouknowtheo.com. You can find everything there, really. I am theomartins.com. Like, I mean, you see where I'm going with this, right? Yeah, right there, twitter.com/Theo Martins. I'm pretty freaking on there, you know.
All right.
Myself and the Red Balloon, we're doing all right.
Yes, sir. So, last but not least, so what's the status of Do You Know Theo? So,
honestly, it's looking like, all right, I'm dropping this joint with Sport right now.
Yep.
After that, I should have this mini project. It's probably not really expected.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be a big, like, it's just like, it's gonna be something like what I had with Sport now, with like a producer, rap, like, you know, just me rapping and one producer.
All right.
But this producer, you know, like, he's the big homie, you know what I'm saying? And so we're supposed to be doing something. And I'm supposed to be leaving next week, so like a couple of days ago, to head to the studio with this dude. So once that happens, I'll let you know.
Alright.
And then top of the year, it's looking like Do You Know Theo's about to be smacking the ears.
Theo season, man. I said it.
Yeah, man. It's back, man. I gotta have that.
Alright. Appreciate you calling in, bruh.
Man, thank you, man. I appreciate you. You have some good questions too. You always be holding me down on the questions, man.
Oh man, appreciate it. Alright, so make sure you look out, listeners, for Can't Do That on TV. Chris Connery, Theo, thank you.
I appreciate it, man. Thanks for having me. I could be real. I appreciate it always.
Good looks.
Honestly, I will body anybody on a record in a second, so forget it, don't regret it. They say I rap like Michael Jordan, Foreman, left hand Tyson, right hand Bison, kickstand Didrek, skateboard grinding, pusher, Theo.